Good morning and welcome to this year's annual Adrenaline Junkie Expo. Where, as you all know, our primary focus is living a high-octane life and setting career goals to match. I'm sure many of you are aware that Richard Branson is this year's guest speaker. In fact, if you weren't sure, that's him up in the hot air balloon. He should be down shortly to join us. When I became director of the Southeastern Division, I had the goal of meeting interesting, exciting people, and seeing as that's a prerequisite to joining, I figured it was likely to happen. I never imagined meeting Richard. That's always been a career goal and a life goal of mine. In fact, I'm sure many of you have wanted to meet Richard or other great men like him. But when we found out he was coming here, the directors of all the regions fought over this podium. And we decided the only equitable way to decide who was going to get you introduced, Richard, was to go to the driving range and see who could hit the golf balls the furthest. All right, relax. I'm just kidding. Nobody here plays golf. What we did do is rent some Subarus, drove them through the woods, and, well, here I am to introduce Sir Richard Branson. Many of you may know him as the Virgin Mogul, or should I say the Mogul of Virgin. Sir Richard Branson is a quintessential adrenaline junkie and entrepreneur. Without question, he is one of the world's most successful people, a knight by distinction, a pioneer in a multitude of different business ventures, as well as an environmentalist and educator. His most notable companies include Virgin Mobile, Virgin Records, Virgin Music, and Virgin Airways. But these titans of modern industry are now being set aside for Branson's newest venture, Virgin Unite. This young company may be Branson's most passionate company, in which he uses it as a vehicle to inspire and help new entrepreneurs. In 2003, Richard gave a speech for the Center of Mind at the University of Sydney. Hopefully, Richard's not planning on reusing this speech, as I'm going to steal a small section of it to help illustrate how great and awesome a man this is. Branson had said, "I've always admired champions, whether in sports, academics, arts, or science, who dare to defy convention. We have all heard of countless examples of champions who recount being told stories and being told by the establishment or so-called experts that something cannot be done. I'm sure that Sir Edmund Hillary heard many times that mountain cannot be climbed, or that Tiger Woods heard that no man can win the Grand Slam. I'm sure that motivated them to work harder. And when Virgin Airways was told that it could never be a profitable transatlantic air company, that inspired Branson to work to create his company in 6 months, and he hasn't looked back since. I have always wanted to create that sort of power with words that motivates people to do to their fullest ability. And I've always wanted to have the moxie to back up those words. Richard has said it and meant it for the last 30 years. And with that, please help me in welcoming Sir Richard Branson down from his balloon onto this stage. Thank you.